Hi everyone, it's Nancy Bastine, and I am back to show you some of the things that I have made with my shrink art, shrink film, and some things that I'll tell you not to do. Okay, I used different mediums, and I'll show you. These were cut out with a die cut that was this big. See how big it shrunk down to that? And these were the ones smaller, the die cut smaller. This was in the bigger die cut. I think these were all in the smaller one. And this one came out itty bitty. See, itty teeny bitty. I just got tape on me. I do. I just got tape put on me. So anyway, now I was online on YouTube looking at different things, and I saw Rangers, Tim Holtz Ranger stuff, and they have a shrink film out also. Ranger does. And they were showing different things that they were using, and on these she used Dauber paint, the distress paint. Well, I used it on here, and I don't know if if I put too much on here or what the deal was, but I didn't think I did. I just covered it, and I put 3D crystal lacquer on all of these. This starts smoking in my oven, in my little toaster oven, craft oven that I have just especially for this. This one smoked. This one did not. I don't know what the difference, maybe it's the difference in the pigment of the paint. And so I wouldn't do that again. I didn't like it. Now these were done with, all of these were done with my Posca pens. Yeah. And they came out gorgeous. They were done with my big Posca pens. I like that. I liked how they turned out, and you know, I don't know if I'll layer them up or, you know, but that looks like a cute little flower right there. Now this one and this one, this was an old one, and this one got some of the 3D crystal lacquer on it, but it ran underneath and it made a mess. And when it runs underneath and you try to clean it off, this is what you get. It all rubs off. All your paint, all your whatever is on there rubs off. Now that's a bubble in the, that's where my hole is. But yeah, so now I have a clear one with a faint, see? That's what not to do. Don't let it run underneath and it won't dry, and then when you go to clean it off, all your stuff. Now, what they suggested to do was to draw your, or stamp your pattern, or draw your pattern, and then flip your art over and color on the back side, which I did here. I colored on the back side. Then when you get it out, it looks like that. It comes out like that. I burnt myself right there. Do you see that? I burnt myself on my end of my heat gun, because I wasn't being very smart. No, I don't know. I didn't deliberately do it for sure, but evidently it got on there. Okay, now let's see, I was going to show you. These were cut out. Those flowers were cut out. You can't see it. Why would I think you could? These were cut out on the die cut, and that's just the regular tattered angels, tattered angels, tattered flower die cut. That's what that looks like. Hope you can see it. That's how that is. And make sure that you sand your film, or a better way to do it is use acetate and just run over it with a cotton ball with acetate, and that scratches it up evenly. Now I'm going to show you my itty bitty birds. See my itty bitty birds? Look how teeny my birds are. See? I'll put them on a paper. And you see my birds? They were cut out of a die cut this size. And that's what they shrunk down to. And I colored these with, and I colored this one. And I colored this one. Now these are all been shrunk down to 50%. I colored this one, and the birds with colored pencils. And I seem to like that medium the best. I haven't tried the markers yet and then flip it over like you're supposed to, and it comes out like this on the bright side. But you do want to seal these because your mediums are not permanent when you bake them. You think they go into it, but they don't. And you're gonna put them on something, use them on something, and go over it with glue or whatever to put it down, and they're gonna be like this. They're gonna turn out like that. So fair warning, I'm just warning you to seal them with something. Now I wanted to do it with the 3D crystal lacquer or glossy accents, or something that had a point on it that I could go around. And I wasn't very careful with some of these first ones, and it leaked underneath. So don't push too hard on it, and go real careful, really slow, really careful. Don't glob it up so it runs off, to seal your work in it. Now these are colored on the back side, and so I really need to go in and seal the back side. So I did the front side, and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to seal the back side on these, and I'm going to do it with you guys real quick. That one's a disaster, and I'm just going to do it on this paper. And the birds need to be done on both sides also, and they got a little bit on leak through because they have a hole. But just be really gentle and take your time. You know, you want to get it to the best. You don't have to have a big thick coating of this. Just something to seal this paint on, or you're going to be very disappointed when you use it and the paint starts scratching off. If you're going to put charms on a you know, on a journal or something, and it's gonna scratch off, just like I knocked the paint off of that one I got out of the oven the other day. So I wanted to make sure that you saw that I wanted to put something on here without a brush, because I didn't want to brush my paint off. So that is plenty on there. that is totally enough on the back side. And this got some spilled over on the back side also, but I'm going to go over it and just be careful. Just be really, really careful how you do this. I don't want anybody to be disappointed with their hard work that they've done by it, you know, even, I'm sure even pencils are going to scratch off because they're not set. I thought they would be set after you cooked them. Wrong. So you need to put this on both sides. Okay? I love my little birdies. I'm going to do some more birdies. Oh, I have to tell you a sad story. The other day, well, it was New Year's Eve, I guess, or New Year's Day. There was a note on my door. I forgot to color this birdie's beak. I opened my door, and between my storm door and my regular door, there was a paper in there, and I took it and I looked at it. Somebody's parrot, pet parrot, had flown away, and it had been spotted in our neighborhood. And I'm just so sad because it was starting to turn off cold, real cold, and I know parrots have to be in a controlled climate. I don't know if it ever got found or not. I put some suet out just to see if I could attract some birds to my porch, just to see if maybe I could attract it to come. Because it said on the paper it liked human food. And I don't know. I thought maybe I could attract it to come at one. It likes a gloved hand, to offer it a gloved hand. And I was just sad. That just made me so sad. I hate anybody's pet to be lost. I know how I would feel. Alright guys, I'm just gonna, that's plenty on there. I'm gonna clean that off with the baby wipe. And let these dry. But I did want to come on and tell you how this works and doesn't work. So you could see the failures and the, you know, and my finished work. So that's all for now. Thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment and share. Thanks. Bye-bye.